So in today's makeup look, I'm going to show you how I create my perfect no makeup look. This one is for all of you that like your skin to look healthy and fresh, but don't really like the look of wearing too much makeup. So if you want to learn how to recreate this, then keep on watching. Now to start off with this look, I'm first taking the Revlon ColorStay foundation and I'm going to mix it with a light moisturizer. Now I am an oily skin type, so I actually need a foundation that's suited for oily skin and that is long wearing, but obviously this is a medium to full coverage foundation, so adding the moisturizer will help sheer it out and it will also sort of help it sink into the skin and look a lot more natural. So I'm buffing this mixture into the skin using this Zoeva foundation brush, and then after I'm done doing that and dispersing the product, I'm actually going to take my hands, making sure that they're clean first of course, and really gently press that product into the skin, and this will give a really natural finish. To add some light and shadow to my skin, I am taking the Australis contour kit. This one is in the shade Light, and I'm picking up the lighter shade in that palette and taking a very, and I cannot stress enough, very small amount of this product onto a small brush, and I'm going to pop this in the places of my face where I see any shadow or sort of want a bit of a pick-me-up to the skin. So for me, that's underneath my eyes and in between my brow bones, and then I'm going to take my fingertip and gently blend that in, melting it into the skin. You'll notice that I'm using my fingertips a lot in this tutorial. I find that you get a much more natural finish when you use your fingertips as opposed to using a brush. Now I'm popping a tiny bit of that lighter shade on the inner corners of my eyes as well. Normally I would put a shimmery highlight here, but as this is a natural no makeup kind of look, I'm going to use this cream highlight instead. I'm now going in with a darker color from the palette and on another small brush, and once again being very careful to only use a tiny amount of product, I'm going to pop this on the areas of my face where I like to add shadow. Now when we are trying to keep the makeup look very fresh and natural, it's important to blend all of this out really well. Now I do like the Australis kit because it is quite pigmented, but it also, when you don't have a heavy coverage underneath, it will allow your skin to sort of glow through underneath and it will still look quite natural. So just buffing this out with a stippling brush, making sure to buff out any edges. You know, if you can see any edges where the contour ends and your natural sort of skin starts, then it's going to take away from that clean no makeup look. Okay, it is time to cover that blemish. So rather than using a concealer, because once again it will look less natural, I'm going to take a tiny bit of that foundation that we used, pop it onto that blemish, just using dabbing motions with my finger, and you'll notice that that does a great job of hiding any redness. Alright, now taking that same cream contour, sorry, we're jumping around a little bit here, aren't we? I'm popping that one through the sockets of my eyes and then blending it out with a fingertip. This is just going to add a natural shadow to the eyelids, give your eyes a little bit more dimension, but also look very natural and like you've got nothing there at all. Now being an oily skin type, I do need to set all of this makeup in place, otherwise it's going to slide around on my face all day long. So I'm just taking a very small amount of this mattifying powder and really concentrating it down the T-zone of my face. I tapped the brush off quite a bit before going in with the product because you don't want to look like you've got powder on your face. Now this step is entirely up to you, but I like my cheeks to have a little bit of a healthy glow, so I'm taking this Revlon blush and highlighting palette in the color Rose Glow, and I'm just working a very small amount. I feel like I've said small amounts the whole way through this tutorial. Very small amount to the cheekbones just to add a nice healthy flush. Now finally, to fill in my brows, I'm going to do them very naturally. I normally like to go quite heavy-handed with my brows, but luckily for me, I've just had my brows tinted and waxed at one of the Benefit brow bars, and they are looking so good and neat at the minute, so I hardly needed to use any product at all anyway. But yeah, just fill them in nice and naturally to add a little bit of darkness and shadow. Now to finish up the eyes, I'm taking some mascara. Now I'm going to only pop this product on the upper lashes, and I'm going to concentrate most of the product at the base of the lash, so wriggling it at the base of the lash and then gently sweeping it up through the strands of the lashes. I'm only going to pop it on the upper lashes as well. You just want to add a little bit of, it's kind of like tinting them, I suppose. It adds darkness but no volume or texture. It looks very natural. And then finally, to finish the look, we couldn't forget the lips. So I'm using this Revlon Colorish lipstick in the colour 235 Nude and popping a little bit of this on my lips first straight from the bullet, and then I'm taking a finger to gently press that colour into the lips. It will get rid of that lipstick look and it will make your lips look like they've just got a really nice healthy natural colour. So once the lips are done, that finishes the tutorial, guys. Here is the finished look. I hope you really enjoyed it. I am loving this no makeup look lately. It's all about soft, natural beauty and letting your skin, you know, show through the makeup and letting your natural beauty show through. So give the video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye!